Good damn evening, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And friends, the time to prepare for bad times is during good times. If you know a big storm is coming, you prepare in advance. Same goes for our nation's future. Things seem calm right now, so it's the perfect time to prepare for the next big crisis. That's why I recommend stocking up on emergency food from My Patriot Supply. They're America's #1 preparedness company with millions of happy, well-prepared customers. Their food lasts for up to 25 years in storage, and it's an insurance policy you can eat. When you need it, it will be there. And right now, you can save $50 on a 4-week emergency food kit. This kit provides breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks totaling over 2,000 calories a day. Every family in America should have one of these. So go to preparewithjericho.com and save $50 on your 4-week food kit. That's preparewithjericho.com. Do it before the peanut butter hits the fan. Go to preparewithjericho.com. Also, got to give a big shout out to my man James H. Happy birthday. Thank you for the support and the info. Good looking out. Enjoy yourself. Have one for me. Happy birthday. So, today it was announced that Supreme Court Justice Breyer is stepping down. He's retiring at 83 years old. So here's the question that everybody wants to know: who is going to take his place, his lifelong place, if he so decides? If he wants to pull an RBG, excuse me. If he wants to pull an RBG, he can stay in there until he dies. Lifelong nomination, lifelong position. So who in the hell is Biden's pervertus, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. Happy birthday. That guy. Who is he going to nominate for Supreme Court Justice? Now, he's already said he is going to put a black woman in that seat on the Supreme Court of the United States of America. So all of you white women, qualified or not, white men, qualified or not, Mexican women, Mexican men, Asian women, Asian men, the list goes on all the way down the United Nations chart, need not apply because he already said he's putting a black woman in there. So fuck off. And there's a list of people of the top nominees, I guess, for this position. They're all a bunch of far left. Trump is a racist. Show me your taxes. January 6th was 10 times worse than 9/11 group. They're all part of that. One of them is a California Supreme Court justice. So there you go. You know, her compass is all fucked up. And another name, probably by far the worst name that's being floated out there, is, you got it, the first black vice president, the first female black vice president, Kamala, the Ugandan nightmare. The politician who went horizontal so her career could go vertical. Guy. That's whose name is being floated out there. Now, the Biden administration released a statement saying that's not going to happen because Biden is going to run again at 82 years old for re-election, and he wants Harris to be on his ticket. Now, of course, they could say, we changed our mind. I know we said that, but, shit got changed. So now we want to put her in the Supreme Court. Now, if there is at least one testicle and one brain cell amongst the Republicans and they can take back the Senate, then they can block this bullshit. But that's a name that's being floated out there. Now, I know he said a black woman, and Kamala Harris is the first black female president, but she's also the first Indian American U.S. senator from the state of California. So wait. And now they're not saying that she's black. She's the first black and Indian vice president, or the first Indian and black U.S. senator. No. She's two different people. She's a black vice president and Indian senator. So which one is it? Which one is this cackling chameleon going to take? I guess she'll pick the black woman one because I could possibly get her a seat in the Supreme Court for the rest of her damn life. Imagine that. Now, Breyer was one of the dissenting votes in the killing of the OSHA mandate, get poked or get tested every week bullshit that the Biden admin was trying to push. And actually, they dropped that shit altogether because of that Supreme Court decision. So they're not even pushing the get poked or get tested for the companies with 100 employees or more. Now, that doesn't mean they're not going to have something more deviant and disgusting and power grabbing than that. But as of right now, they backed off of that shit, thanks to the Supreme Court. Now, like I said, Breyer was one of the dissenting votes against that. So whoever he puts in there will probably be along the same line of thought or same train of thought as that fool was. But that's what they're talking about. They're talking about putting those people, and it has to be a black woman. So whoever gets the nomination is getting in there simply because they have a vagine, they got a freaking clam down there, and because they're black. That's it. Not your other qualifications, where you went to school, how you rule, what your record is as a judge, how you ruled as a judge, so on and so forth. You know the stuff, the pertinent information, the stuff you need to do this job correctly. That's not important. Let me see. Hold up the little paint chart you get at the paint store. Let's see. Yeah, you're good. You're darker than office paper. You're in. As long as you're not white, you're in. As long as you are a woman, a black woman, you're in. And this shit is so sad because Kamala, she's the first black vice president. I don't know who's pushing this whole let's get black women in these positions, but you guys are failing and you're desperate because you're taking on anybody. The first black, I just told you, she was also the first Indian American U.S. Senator from California. Her mom was there, decked out, full Indian garb. Wasn't the first black nothing up in there. It looked like an Indian person got something important because there were a bunch of Indian people there dressed like Indian people from India. So how you guys just let anybody jump on that train? That shit is weak. She ain't no black woman. Oh man, this shit. But they could possibly put Kamala Harris as a Supreme. Could you imagine? The only people that should be happy if Kamala Harris gets nominated to the Supreme Court of the United States are old men, because that's her group. If you're an old man, if you got that silver cotton candy downstairs, don't you worry about Kamala Harris. She will not be a problem for you. So Thurgood Marshall, he was born in 1908. He was the first black Supreme Court justice. Then you have Clarence Thomas, who's still there, one of the good ones, one of the smart ones. So Clarence Thomas, he was born, or not Clarence Thomas, I'm sorry. Thurgood Marshall was born in 1908. He started his law career in 1934. That racism sun was right here. Whoo! It's hot. Shit. That racism sun was right here cooking the back of their necks in 1934. So he comes through the ranks, 30s, 40s, 50s, most of the 60s. He's nominated as a Supreme Court justice in 1967. Clarence Thomas was born in Georgia in 1948. His law career went through the 70s and the 80s. So these men did this thing called hard work, Supreme Court justice. All their schooling and all that stuff was taken into account. You talk about systemic racism, that system was alive and well. Probably, some would say, at its strongest. He rises through the ranks, Supreme Court justice. Same for Clarence Thomas. 2022, Biden is pervertus. You're a woman, you're black, you're in. Damn your credentials. Damn how hard you work to get there. That does not matter. Damn the fact that you're probably not the best one for the job. Damn the fact that you're probably not the best one. Supreme Court justice, can we get the best one, please? Nope, not this time. Woman, black, Supreme Court justice. Let's call it a day. That's an insult and a slap in the face to all the people who went through the real shit. So we can be in a position today where you could get such a highly held position just because you're black. So back then you can't have it because you're black. Now you could have it all because you're black. Which was more dangerous? Which was more detrimental? I'll let you figure it out. Let me know in the comments section. But let me say before I go, the reason that some of these videos are later in the day, this one really late, and the following few will be, is because I'm working on my studio. I just got done taping everything off. I painted one side. I got to paint the other, waiting for the joint compound and stuff to dry. So I'm still going to be doing my videos. They're just going to be a little later in the day because I'm trying to please two masters. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.